Capricorn, February. Well, we've got a little bit of picking up the pieces, a little bit of justice, followed by some, your Ace of Cups is a lot of love, followed by a little bit of direction, a little bit of Cinderella, followed by confusion, and then some creativity. I mean, Capricorn, I'm a bit of a loss. I have to see what the story says to me as we go through your reading. What on earth is going on? Let's take a look. So your Seven of Swords comes up and is here. You're picking up the pieces. You've got a little helper picking up the swords from the battle from your Five, and you've moved on and you're making changes, but you're still trying to get everything together. What fell apart in January for you, Capricorn? I mean, you're going to have to let me know. Pop me a comment. But here, maybe there's a certain part of you where you've got to actually, because swords are all about clarity, you've got to reassess some of your thought processes and understand that you can't do it in certain ways. You can't stay fixed on everything. You've got to be flexible. And I know, Capricorn, you're an earth sign, and then you're a goat, and then your horns get stuck in the ground, and you don't want to think of things in a different way, and you don't want to do everything in a different way. But I've got news for you. We're in a new time now, Capricorn. We're in a new time. You've got to move in a different way. You've got to do things in a different way. Horns out the ground and start allowing yourself to move forward and climb those mountains. Be that mountain goat and allow yourself to think in a different way. And yes, you can pick up old ideas and you can pick up old concepts, but not too many of them, because not all of them are suitable. Not all of them are suitable for what you need to be doing next. You've got to be flexible on your thought processes, and you can't always do the same thing all the time. You've got to do something different and head off in a new direction, because your next card is the Justice card, and she's saying, I know exactly what I want to do, and I am going to get justice. In other words, I am going to get balance. I am going to get harmony. But ultimately, because it's a major arcana card, it's like a new direction is opening up for you this month. Well, I really hope so, Capricorn, because you've been wandering around in a bit of an abyss for the last few months, having thought you'd made changes when actually they weren't completely the changes that you wanted to make. And now these changes have come in and you're kind of going, right, I'm ready. I'm ready to get back on where I kind of left off and what I want to do. And everything is coming back into balance and harmony. But on a side note, for any Capricorns who are actually going through a legal process this month, the legal side of it will be okay. Just a little caveat, but I'm going back to the generalization that you will go in the direction that you want to. You're going to get everything into a much balanced way. Like I said, here you're picking up some pieces. And you know, when we go on a new journey, when we head off in a new direction, sometimes an old map, an old way is useful of helping us go on a new way, but we don't need to bring all the old ways with us, because our next card is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups here is most definitely saying, look, we're trying to help you. We're trying to give you everything. And maybe this is the universe, or maybe somebody actually is trying to help you. Somebody is trying to enlighten you. And what happens when we have the hand of something being given to us on a plate? What do? Well, our normal way is to go, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve it. It's a little bit too much for me. Let me push it away from you. I don't want it. All those kind of things. But here it's saying, learn to accept what is opening up for you. Learn to accept the balance of power. Learn to accept what is coming towards you. Because ultimately, on this ace, it's wonderful. So I'd say to you, be a very smart monkey and run like crazy. Oh, in that direction. Be clever enough to take whatever is being given to you. Being clever enough to learn to receive all the wonderful things and understand that maybe in your giving balance that you do need to learn to receive nice things rather than pushing everybody away, and allow yourself to move forwards, because your next card is the Three of Swords. And I said to you, your Cinderella card. Well, I like this as a Cinderella card because it's a good analogy. Here it says, you know, There's been heartache. She's got her heart on her cheek. I've tried every direction. I've tried this direction. I've tried that direction. I've tried another direction, but nothing's worked. And, it's left me feeling sad. And swords are about thought processes and clarity. But why do I draw an analogy to Cinderella? Well, because Cinderella sat down in the bottom of the castle in the dungeons, doing all the washing up, sweeping the floors, doing all the chores while the ugly sisters were up in the top of the castle having a great time. And this is about valuing yourself and understanding that you have tried A, B, and C. You have thought about every single part of the process, and you must not feel guilty. You must not feel bad about what you are wanting to do next. Going forwards on your Justice card, you must not feel guilty or bad in any shape or form about how and why and what you're going to do. You deserve to go to the ball. You deserve to have a nice time, and you must think nicely of yourself. And I say that because your next card out is the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is saying, well, I don't know what I want to do. But ultimately, I've got your Justice here. So the Justice takes away the pain of the three, the Two of Swords, and she comes in over the top. And it says, look, yes, you've been indecisive. Yes, you've learnt your lessons. Yes, you've understood. Yes, you've been in the dark because you've had the blindfold on and you've not understood. But you've managed to remove that blindfold, and this month you have that opportunity to tie those two swords together and to make a new direction for yourself, to get good clarity, to get good decision-making processes, to get good focus, and to know exactly which direction you want to go in. Your saviour this month is the Justice card. And so wherever this falls in, if you've been in a tricky situation, let's say with someone or something, you are going to be able to move forwards because that Justice card is releasing you and enabling you to go off on the path that you've been wanting to go on for quite some time, but you just haven't managed to be able to get out of your rut to do it. It can happen. And then your final card is the Page of Wands, and you've got a fabulous new plan. It's in its infancy, but you know what you want to do, and your Ace of Cups can come back in here and plonk in the passion that you want to have to be able to do all these ideas, all these concepts, to get everything back into balance for you, to be able to execute whatever this idea, whatever this concept is, and to make everything happen for you in the way that you want it. This month, Capricorn, it's a movement month for you. Get ready, get on with it, allow yourself to move forward, be bold, be bright, be strong. And if you're liking my content, please like and subscribe to my channels, and also pop me a comment because I love reading what you have to say. I love writing back to you, and I will see you in the weekly videos. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.